For the best in eyewear, call Dr. Leeks Optometry.
In this week's court report, the Nye County officer facing a domestic battery charge and several other charges connected to a reported fight with his ex-girlfriend has had his status hearing continued. This makes several continuances for Richard Deutsch, who had no initial arrest after allegations surfaced. On August 1st, during the proceeding that was scheduled to be Deutsch's status hearing, his retained attorney, Melissa Berry, requested that the case be set for a status hearing on the same date and time as the defendant's bench trial in his other justice court case related to this incident. The state did not oppose, so the court continued Deutsch's status hearing to September 26th. Deutsch's formal charges in both cases include domestic battery, 2 counts of disturbing the peace, injury to other property, injure or tamper with vehicle, damage $250 to $5,000, and another count of injury to other property. If Deutsch is convicted of domestic battery, under Nevada and federal law, he would not be able to carry a firearm, which would prevent him from fulfilling his job duties as an officer. The Pahrump man arrested and now facing the charge of sexual assault of a female victim is scheduled for a status hearing on September 27th. Jeffrey Fonseca-Gomez's July court date was continued per stipulation, so he now has a new date. During Fonseca-Gomez's last proceeding, the court advised that a stipulation to continue was also received that morning. The state advised that they are waiting for additional discovery and corresponded with defense counsel to advise that they did not need to appear in court that day. Although Fonseca-Gomez was present, so he can be aware of the new court date. The court advised that since the stipulation was received that day, the needed Spanish interpreter could not be called off, and the cost of the interpreter would be worked out between the state and defense counsel. The court continued Fonseca-Gomez's court date, and the state canvassed the defendant, who stated that he does understand the proceedings, but would still require a Spanish interpreter at future hearings. Fonseca-Gomez has an active cash bail or bond, $5,000. This has been your court report. I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46.